good. Okay, I would, any animal, okay. Hi friends, welcome back and Happy New Year! I hope you had an awesome holiday. I know it probably looked different for a lot of you, but I hope you still were able to find some time to relax and enjoy the holiday. For my first video in 2021, I thought I would do a little Q&A. If you guys follow me on social media, I posted on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube what questions you guys have, and you guys sent in so many good ones. So I wrote down all of your questions and I put them in this kimchi jar because she is on brand. So before any further ado, let's get started. Drum roll, please. First question. Your love story. You and Timmy are so cute. Oh my gosh. First of all, thank you. Second of all, gosh, this was probably not a great question to pick out because this is a really long answer. But the short version is we met in middle school and just were best friends and stayed best friends for 16 years. And then when we got older, we realized that we were actually each other's true love. He's the love of my life and my best friend. Highly suggested if you can find a partner like that. If you guys want the full love story or maybe a Q&A with my husband, then let me know in the comments below and we can do that. Next question. What do you do when you feel homesick? This is a great question because I feel homesick a lot actually when I'm working in Vancouver. Something that really helps me, other than obviously calling back home, is just connecting with people in Vancouver. So I've been very fortunate to have made some really great friends in Vancouver while I've been working there for the past 2 years. And spending time with people has been really helpful when I feel homesick. Hope that helps. Every artist has a story on how they started in the industry. What is your story? You guys are asking some really great questions, some really deep questions. So I majored in film production in college and I thought I wanted to be a director or cinematographer. I ended up in an acting class because somebody told me that that's what you should do if you want to be a good director, and ended up really loving it, and my manager scouted me there and the rest is history. I love films. I've always loved movies. I've always wanted to be a part of them, and so to be a part of this industry is an absolute dream come true. Yay! Next question. This is a big fat one. Hi Victoria. Hi. Since the pandemic hit, many of us picked up a new hobby or skill that we never would have done if we didn't have all this alone time since we've been quarantining. You said it, girl. What new project or skill did you pick up? So many. As you guys know, The Flash stopped filming for a couple of months during the pandemic, and I have never been unemployed for that long since I started working. So I went a little crazy and I just did all the hobbies. I started cooking a lot and baking, redecorated the entire apartment, started learning Korean. I started this YouTube channel, which is a big thing. I read a lot. Oh, I got really into journaling and self-care. For somebody who lives at a very fast pace, a very chaotic pace, I'm not very good at taking care of myself, and so I took this time to focus on my mental health, went to therapy, started journaling, and really took some time to take care of myself. So yeah, great question. What have you guys been doing? You let me know. How did you know that this was going to be a Q&A in reverse? A full-on conversation. If you could play any other character on The Flash, who would you play? I would probably play, okay, well, like if gender is not a thing, because whatever, like we're just recasting this whole thing. I would love to play Cisco. I think he is my favorite character. It's not just because Cisco and Camilla are together. I don't think I could do it as well as Carlos. It would be completely different, but I think his powers are the best, and I just love how smart he is, and I just think it would be really fun to play Cisco. If gender is a thing, I would like to play Allegra. I think her powers are really awesome. Also, Kayla and I are really similar, so I feel like I could do it, but I would hate that because then she wouldn't be on the show and then I wouldn't have met her and that would really suck. So there you have it. If you could live in the wild as any animal, which would you pick? I love this question. I mean, I always say that I would like to be a dragon. I know it's not a real animal, but this is my Q&A, so I can do whatever I want. Flying and swimming, I just think it would be so awesome and so fun and so great to be that powerful. Dragon, yeah, dragon. What do you and cast members like Candice Patton generally do during downtime between scenes on set? Pre-pandemic, we would hang out in the green room area. I have a video of what Kayla and I do when we have downtime, so I will leave a little clip here. This is the one. Oh. But now that the pandemic has created some new rules, it's a lot more difficult to kind of hang out with people. So it's a lot of hanging out in our trailers, watching TV, taking a nap, reading, work on lines, eat. Yeah, I snack a lot. I'm usually snacking or napping. Yeah. Okay, another question. This is a little one. Look at this little one. Favorite thing about working on The Flash? Another Flash question. I love hanging out with the cast. I love hanging out with the crew. It's kind of the biggest bummer about filming during a pandemic is just not being able to hang out with everyone, not being able to hug people. It's super sad, but my favorite thing about working on The Flash is definitely the people. What did you want to have in store for 2020 before things happened? Oh girl, things happened. This is such a sad question. The biggest thing would be my husband and I had a trip planned for our 1-year anniversary. We were supposed to go to Italy, Paris, Greece, and Spain, and we didn't get to, and so that was probably the biggest bummer. But the biggest upside was that we got to spend so much time together in 2020. With me working in Vancouver and my husband working in LA, we don't get a lot of time together, so this was the longest stretch of time we've had together, and it was a huge, huge blessing. So downside and upside. All right, I'm gonna do a few more questions. What would be a dream role to play? I have answered this question before, so I'm just gonna stick with it and continue putting it out there and manifesting that I would love to play Silk in the Marvel Universe. I know I'm on The Flash, it's in the DC Universe, but listen, it has always been my dream to play Silk. Cindy Moon is such a badass. She's Korean American. I feel like we look alike. I feel like we sound alike. I feel like I am her. So, Marvel, Sony, if you're listening, please cast me in the role of Silk. I think I would kill it. How many more questions should we do? Three sounds good. What do you hope 2021 has in store for you career-wise? Okay, well, continuing to manifest, I would love a new role, something that would challenge me, something that has me working with just great people and brings a little bit of light to whoever views it. Okay, second to last question. What do you like and dislike most about shooting in Vancouver? The thing I dislike most is obviously being away from my husband. It's a huge bummer. I feel like I've mentioned that before. But what I like the most is just all the people there. I also just like everything about Vancouver. I love the weather. I love the hiking. I love just how beautiful it is there. Love the food. Love the people. I mean, what is there not to love? Huge Vancouver fans. Final question. When will this COVID leave us? Ooh, this is a really big question. 2020 was a very hard year. 2021, at the beginning of it, still proves to be very difficult. If you're in Southern California or really anywhere in the States, it is still very much a real thing. And so I will just say this. My husband is a doctor and he got the vaccine. A lot of my friends who are healthcare professionals have also gotten the vaccine, and so the light at the end of the tunnel is near. Pretty soon the rest of us will be able to get vaccinated and this thing will be behind us. In this time we have spent time working on ourselves and caring for ourselves and growing in empathy and caring for one another, and so hopefully when we get back to real normal life we will do so with greater empathy, greater care for one another, and greater gratitude for the lives that we have. Thank you so much for sending in all of these questions, you guys. I really appreciated them. Maybe I'll do a part 2 with the other half of the questions at a later point in time, but I just really appreciate you guys for joining me in 2020, and in 2021 I hope to bring more videos and just get to know each other even more. Thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. It's been so long I forget how to do one of these YouTube outros. I will see you next week for another video. Thanks, love you, bye.